Alright guys, so check this out. Today we're in my Ford Ka Mark II. Hopefully today I'm going to be removing the standard radio so that I can fit an aftermarket radio. We've got this new fascia for it. Also, I'm going to be removing these plastics so I can get behind these switches because none of the lights are working. I'm going to check the bulbs and replace them if need be. So as you can see, none of these bottom lights are working. Only these ones seem to be working. And it's very annoying when it gets really dark. You can't see anything at all. Can't see anything. So let's begin. Bismillah. I'm going to start off with removing this cover for the gear stick. Lift it up. I'll go ahead and pop it into second gear, so I can have access to these two screws here. They look like they're just Phillips. And we'll remove these. Leave that down there. And the same one on the other side. Like so. And we've got this little tab here, so if I pop that through, quite stiff. Okay, that's gone through, and now this should come off. Yep, take that off, put that aside. Okay, so now to remove the radio. All right, so I'm going to use like a thin driver to get into these two holes on the sides and just yank this loose. You should feel a little tab on the right hand side and the left hand side holding this in place. I'm just gonna push that in whilst I pull. And it's come, as you can see, it's come loose. Right, that's off. These are in the way. I'll just pop these off. Let me get this one out of the way. There you go. Put that aside. There you go. Put those aside. And they should come off now. And it's just the standard cables in the back. Go ahead and remove those. Okay. Just unclip these. Quite stiff. That last one is a bit stiff. Drive it down there. And there you have it. Put that aside. So now to remove this plastic so I can get to the bulbs behind. A couple of Torx over here. I'll try to remove these two as well. I'll just remove these two as well here. I don't want to drop these, so keep my hand in that hole underneath so I don't drop them. Do the same with this one. I'm not really too sure if these are actually holding this plastic, but I'm just getting them out of the way just in case they are. We'll find out soon. Yep. So it was actually these two in the middle that was holding this piece of plastic in place, and I don't think anything else is. This whole piece should come off now. Okay, and that's off now. All we've got is the electric connector for these switches. Okay. And there you have it, guys. All right, so this connector here, you just press this down and pull this all the way out, and that should release it. And then when you place it back in, you push this back and it locks into place like so. And normally you would have window switches as well, but this is the bottom of the range, so I don't have to worry about that. This is off now. These pieces of plastic go into these little bits there, so you just have to yank it off. I'll put that aside for now. So now these switches, yep, they just pop off like that. And then we have the bulb, one right there. Put this aside. Okay, and one right there. Put that aside. All right, so let me check these bulbs. They should be coming on right now, but they're not. All right, these bulbs are quite small and quite wedged in there. I'm not getting a grip, so I'll get my gloves on. Oh, they are still quite slippery. Let me show you quickly. These tiny little bulbs. I'll take them out and I'll show you. All right, so these ain't budging. I'm gonna try to get a bit of masking tape on there. Hopefully get a bit of grip. Try to wrap that masking tape around this bulb. A couple wraps. Let's see if we can pop this out. Oh yes, there you have it, guys. Pops one out here, and that's definitely gone. Don't know if you're focusing on that. I'll put that aside. Try to do the same trick with the other one. Trying to get it tight around this bulb. And out. Masking tape works perfectly. All right, let's get the new bulbs on. So the new bulbs, got a whole pack in here. Get 2 new ones in there. I'll use my gloves now. Don't want to get any oil residue from my fingers onto these bulbs. I should just slot in like that. And that should just slot in like that as well. Okay, let me test this. Oh, yep. We have lights. Okay, so now we just put everything back together. Same way we took it all off. Except this time we're going to add this fascia so that we can install an aftermarket radio. Okay. Pop them back on. Just line them all up. Yep, that's fine. Put this one back on. Yeah. Alright, so those are back on and they're working fine. Just quickly check them all. Let's get this piece back on. Alright, so this piece here just got that one electrical connector, and all of these other bits are just tabs that you just have to yank them off once you've got the screws off. It's just 4 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the rest are just tabs that you just yank off. So I'm just going to go ahead and line this up. I can see it right from the top here. I'll just go ahead and so that's locked into place. Just quickly check the others. Yeah, it's all working. Now we could just slot it all back into place. You can see through these gaps if they're lining up. And once they're all lined up, you can just pop it in. And that's all in place. Go ahead and replace these vents. There you go. Do the same with the other one. There's some slots that these bits fit into. I just pop them into place like so. Go ahead and replace these screws now, these Torx bits. At this point, this is useless. So it was only the inside two Torx screws that needed to be removed. The outside two didn't need to be removed. Okay, go ahead and get this piece. Put the top in first and just slide this bit underneath like so. Go ahead and get those two screws. And there you have it. Pop this back in. And there you have it. That's all done. Now we'll pop in the new fascia, and these also just pop straight in. Like so. Check this out. What a difference. Oh guys, so there you have it. All set for the aftermarket radio. Lights are all working now. Perfect. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, guys. I'd really appreciate that. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Until next time, peace.